Hello, everybody. My name is Christy St. Clair, and I'm here to talk to you today about building your pipeline. For me, this is a new presentation. It's something that I've always been hesitant to share with people because I really, I don't want to sound salesy or like trying to push a business down somebody's throat, but something has awoken in me, and I don't want to not share the opportunity anymore because in the doTERRA world, this is very much the icing on the cake when it comes to what doTERRA has to offer for you and your family. So when I talk about people in doTERRA, we have found that typically there are three types of people. There are people who just want the products so that they can live the wellness lifestyle. And there are people who are like, I need to tell everyone about this. I can't help but share the product because I want my mom to have these, or I want my best friend to have these too. And those people are the people who share the products enough so that they get their oils paid for. And then there are people who are like, I want to build a business with doTERRA. People who love these products so much that I share it naturally, and I could do it with intention and put some serious time and energy into this because I want to build an income with doTERRA. So I want to either supplement my income or replace my income. So I'd like to ask you, what kind of person are you? Where do you identify yourself? It's okay if you started doTERRA just because you wanted to live the wellness lifestyle. That's why I started. And then I kind of started to share, and I changed, and I became a sharer in doTERRA. And I just wanted to tell my friends and family about the oils. And that started to work out really well for me. So I started to build the business because I could see that it was an amazing opportunity. And the business part is now what I'm learning to love to share about. So we're going to dive in and talk about that in just a little bit so you can get a taste of what residual income means and what it would look like for you to build a business with doTERRA. So when I was making the transition from being a sharer in doTERRA to becoming a builder in doTERRA, I heard this presentation about hauling buckets versus building a pipeline. It's all about different ways to earn money. And it was then that I realized what a great opportunity this is. And I want to share it with you because it may change your life too. It may make you think a little differently about earning an income. So the story goes, there was a man who hauled buckets of water for a living. Every day he hauled water from the nearest source to his village miles away. And if he wanted to make more money, he would have to work longer hauling more buckets. And it was a really hard job. He had to walk for several miles in the heat, carrying these big buckets of water. He would fill them up and then carry them back. Then he would sell them to the people in the village who couldn't haul their own water. And he would do that hour after hour, day after day. And as he went on, he realized that the job was getting harder and harder. He was getting older, and he didn't have the time freedom to take off of work or take a vacation or even help his wife if one of the kids were sick. And what if he was sick? He wouldn't get paid at all. And these things constantly were going through his mind, and he started to think outside the box. And he decided at night that he would build a pipeline, working night after night, just a little, and he would dig and dig. And after several years, he had laid pipe from the village all the way to the local water source. And the day that he turned on the spigot, everything changed. He successfully created an unlimited supply of water and improved lifestyle for the villagers and himself, resulting in an abundant financial pipeline. He could now earn money even if he was sleeping or if he took time off. He didn't have to haul those buckets anymore. And this is like trading your time for money for a traditional job or earning a residual income. In a traditional job, you're always trading dollars or hours for dollars. So even on a salary, you have a set number of hours that you work on an either monthly or a weekly basis. So maybe you clock in, clock out, and work your shift, and that's one way to earn income. And having a job is truly a blessing. It really is a great thing, but it isn't necessarily the best thing or the ticket to financial freedom for most of us. With a traditional job, usually there is a limit on advancements or earnings, and you can't earn exponentially, and you can't just climb the ladder and keep going. Vacations cannot happen when you want. You can't stay longer if you decide you want to because your schedule is dictated by your job. And you are building someone else's dream, the company owner's dream. You're just a small part of their dream, and you're helping to make their dream come true, but at the sacrifice of potentially your own dreams. And now with authentic direct sales with doTERRA opportunity, you're earning true residual income, which is income that pays you when you're sleeping, if you take time off, or if you have to care for a sick relative. There's no limits on advancements. You can climb the doTERRA ladder as high as you want, and you can do it over and over again. You aren't limited. And you also have the freedom to set your own schedule. If you want to take time off today because the sun is shining and work tomorrow when it's supposed to rain, you can do that. If you want to work while your kids are sleeping so that you don't miss out on time with them, you can do that too. You have freedom. You're building your own dreams. You're building a business that you own. So why partner with doTERRA? There's a lot of opportunities out there. So why is doTERRA the best? And doTERRA is the most trusted and most tested essential oil company on the planet. We have over 8.5 million customers. We are used by doctors and hospitals worldwide. In fact, we are the largest essential oil company in the world as well, okay? And doTERRA has had a growth rate similar to Apple. If you know the popular computer software company Apple, they reached $1 billion in sales in 7 years, and doTERRA did the same in the same amount of time. So we have a record-breaking retention rate of 65%. And this means that people love their products and they reorder it over and over again. And this is unprecedented because in the direct sales industry, the customer will only reorder about 13% of the time. And that's on a yearly basis. But with doTERRA, people can't stop ordering because the products are in many ways replacing their healthcare options. The products are helping people to improve their daily life. People are replacing their everyday items with doTERRA items like toothpaste, supplements, cleaners, and doTERRA creates a partnership with growers around the world. This is the heart of the company, and it shows the integrity of the company, sustaining the practice of harvesting essential oils. We are a privately owned company and a debt-free company. There's no outside funding. So I think all of these are important things for you to know as you're thinking about this opportunity with doTERRA. So how do you actually make money with doTERRA? I'm sure that's a question that you probably have, so I can expand on this more. But for right now, I just want you to know the process that someone goes through to make money with doTERRA, and then it's very simple and it's tried and true. So you sample people with an essential oil, you give them a little vial, and then when they have a good experience after you show them how to use it for a basic ailment, it could be like head tension, sleep, low energy, stuff like that, and you give them a sample, and then once they've had an experience with that essential oil, they're going to feel like they want to learn more. So that's when you teach them. You can invite them to Essential Oils Made Easy class, teach them the 3 cool things about essential oils, 3 the easy ways to use them, and you can help them get enrolled with a starter kit. Help them pick out a kit just like you did when you got started, because we all need to help everyone get oils in their homes. So the last thing that we do is we just support them with education and resources so that they know what to do with the oils that they have and how they can order more and how to get the most out of their membership. And then they can take their wellness journey to a whole new level. So in doTERRA, there are many different income earning opportunities. And what opportunity you want and where you want to go and how high you want to climb in doTERRA, it's really up to you. Some like to just start at the bottom and they don't want another business, they don't want another job. They're just looking for an opportunity to get their oils paid for each month. They're looking to have free natural health care. Thousands and thousands of people get that opportunity through doTERRA. But some want more than that. They have their eye on the rank of silver or gold, or maybe even platinum. They're looking to supplement their income, or maybe begin to replace their income, save for the future, and stuff like that. And then there are people who really want to replace their income. They want to have more than enough to make an impact on the world and make their dreams come true. Maybe they want to travel or give to a good cause or all of the above. And they usually have their eye on diamond or above in doTERRA. And my question to you is, where do you want to land in this business? You don't have to stop there, but it's good to know what your initial goal is and what do you want to earn each month. Do you want to earn 500 a month, 800 a month, 5,000 a month? You know, it's important that you identify for yourself, you know, where it is that you want to do. So I want to tell you a little piece of my story and how the residual income has changed my life. So I started with my doTERRA account over 4 years ago, and I just wanted to use the oils and feel empowered to take care of my health naturally. And a few months later, after I got my account and moved out of state, away from all those people who I knew that were like-minded, like I was, for natural health care. And so I followed my daughter to college. She came to college in Rhode Island, so I moved to Rhode Island, and then I started sharing oils naturally. As I learned, you know, more and more how to use them, I started sharing naturally, and I began to find my people too. And I started dreaming about what my business could look like. And then I also started doing self-development, and I surrounded myself with people who I knew also wanted to make a difference. But then my husband started his own business about 2 years ago, and I found myself needing more residual income because he wasn't bringing in the steady income that he had been. So I knew that I needed to make more money to cover some of our expenses. And I was able to do that with doTERRA and supplement my income from my casino job. So how much time is involved with doTERRA, right? And you're probably thinking, can this work for me? But it really all depends on what you want. So if you want free natural health care to get your products paid for, you're looking at putting in about 3 to 5 hours per week. And you'll have that takes care of sampling people, helping them get started with their oils, and then following up to make sure that they know how to use their oils. So if you want to supplement your income, you'll have to put in more like 10 to 15 hours per week. And if you want to go beyond that and actually replace your income, you're looking at putting in 15 to 30 hours a week. And this breaks down to like 3 hours a day compared to a regular job. And if you think about the story about that man who was digging his pipeline at night, that's like giving up your Netflix every night. So you'd be building a business instead, and that business could change your life forever. And could this work for me? Could it work for you? If you love your essential oils, that's a good start. You have to love the products and believe in them and feel like you want to talk to them about everyone all the time. And if you really care about people and you're willing to help them on their wellness journey, that's what this job is all about. So if you can say yes to both of those, then you're on the right track. And if you can follow a system and get things done, we have a very tried and true system that will help you be successful with a very minimal cost. So if you said yes, then this could work for you. So what is the next step? First, you're going to need to identify what type of person that you are. Maybe you're someone who just wants to live the wellness lifestyle, and that's really okay. And maybe if you're someone who wants to share or build with doTERRA, then you need to let us know which one you identify with and what you want. Attend the Business Made Easy presentation. We have a video that you can watch. You can gather some friends and get with your business mentor and watch that video. It's a deeper dive into the residual income and doTERRA's compensation plan, then it's important that you have the big picture. And the next thing to do is get connected. You definitely want to sign up for the mentor calls at dailymentorcalls.com and start learning how to effectively share doTERRA. And the last thing I want to leave you with is this quote. It says, and suddenly you just know it's time to start something new and trust the magic of new beginnings. So this is kind of what happened to me when I heard the story of building a pipeline versus hauling buckets. So I hope that something has changed in your life and in your heart, and that you want to know more, and that you follow that prompting. And good luck. I'm cheering you on.